on the bike, get her comfortable, and when you first put your feet on the pegs, try to get them right to the balls of your feet. If I'm out here and my feet are hanging down, I have a hard time moving around. If I put my feet up here, I can do all sorts of work on the motorcycle and not move this part of my body. Okay, good stuff in the gym, right? So as I keep my feet here, I don't need the rear brake. I go get my shifter, come back, get it done. Put my hands up for throttle position and braking. Again, I've got a couple levers. I got 2 fingers on mine that I'm using. No slap, check it out, right? Nothing in the lever. So if I'm gonna make a right turn, I'm getting my braking done, all good, rolling off out here, and I'm ready to go. And I'm most of my body weight, almost all my body weight's on this leg. And I try not to use any weight in here, because what am I doing? Slowly rolling that gas, so I'm slowly rolling the gas on. That's why I don't have my levers up here, because look at my wrist now. I have a hard time getting it done. I go down here, my wrist is working. I'm almost turning the throttle on the end. You figure out what works for you. But I'm doing that, and I'm doing that work, and I'm coming out here and playing. Okay? And you ought to be able to move yourself around with almost no body weight up front, so that I don't jerk and play with the handlebars. These are light controls. I like to play with them. So if you find that your feet are hanging down like that, go, nah, put them back up again. If we drive by and we do that, it means you got duck feet. You're driving around like this. You're not riding your motorcycle, you're just a lump on it. Make sense? Is that enough for you guys? You want to see that again? Okay. That's why these quads are so sore at the end of the day, because you're using all your body weight, and these are the muscles that are doing a lot of the work. So when you're changing transition, and coming down 8 into 9 is one of my favorite spots. You come into 8, that last turn, leave the bike turned, slide the bike, slide to the other side with the bike over, and then bring it down to you. And you watch the pros do that. They'll come in, offset, and they pull the bike down to them. Any questions on this stuff? It takes a little bit to do. It takes a little bit to get your levers. Sometimes I had to go in and do some work in here to get enough clearance for my brake lines. The clutch was no big deal. Those are Vortex rear sets I found on eBay bent. Put them in a vise, straighten them out, put them right back on. Nobody says, oh, you're bent. I don't care. You're looking at them. I can't see them. I did these for another couple reasons, mostly so that I could get my feet up and back a little bit. And those pegs, they look gnarly, but they're actually more comfortable than the stock ones. So find something that works for you. If your stock stuff's fine and it's non-adjustable, then you're kind of stuck with it. If you want to spend a couple bucks, that's probably worth more than a fancy exhaust system, because that'll get you more lap times. That's going to make you more comfortable, make you handle the bike better. So when I get on these bikes and play with them and try to ride different bikes, you can get on and you're going, and right away you go, oh, the levers aren't right, my feet aren't comfortable. So that's kind of stuff that we do, and that's what makes those little tenths of a second happen around the track for you. It makes you a faster rider. And I ride the same bike to work Monday through Friday. That's why I leave this on. Buddy's like, you think that they want the fender eliminator? I'm like, I don't care, you're the only one to look at it. Alright, makes sense? You guys can buy that sticky stuff on here, you know, that gnarly looking rubbery sticky stuff to put on the anti-skid. That might help a little bit. It might keep your paint from getting a little beat up. Those will help. But when you're hanging off, the outside leg, and somebody was asking me earlier, and you'll see us out there, you can let that outside leg almost hang completely in space, because all your body weight's on the inside leg. There's only a couple track turns in the United States where you can actually weight the outside peg and help it turn. Most of the time we're really just using one leg, one body position, and letting the bike go. So if you're not going to hang off at all, think about dropping a shoulder and using your head. If you want to hang a little bit, start with a half cheek, then 3/4 cheek, then a whole cheek, then 2 cheeks. Okay? But don't do it all at once. And don't go sticking that thing out there to stick it in the ground just to make it scrub. Just take it on the pavement, scrub it, nobody will know. Go look. Okay? And after a while you'll be spending 40 bucks a pop for these things. All right.